All right. So my breakdown for the week, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll start with the other pairs, the cryptos here. Even though I'm not trading them once again, just gonna start with it. Okay, so this is Ethereum. Is currently bearish. Never mind this writing right here. So it had that shift this week, this last past week. So we got weekly bearish, daily is bearish as well. These are in sync. The price is at, it is at a lower low right now. So we'll be looking to either take a counter trend or at least see the price have like a little pullback, like a little pullback into this last area right here. Okay. So for right now, price is at lower low. We are waiting for a pullback. Here is a 4-hour pullback. We could be looking to get into that, if this was an active trade. But so for right now, we do have a pullback on the 4-hour, and then next we'll be looking for our entry at that point. But for right now, it is at this lower low, and it just looks a little bit unclear. So I would pass just because it just looks like we don't have like a clear take profit. If we were to if we were looking to even take this, so pass. XRP currently we are at a lower low as well. It is bearish. Daily is bearish as well. So they are in sync, those two higher time frames. We have had a pullback on the 4-hour, which is bearish as well. But price is at this lower low. Okay. No counter trend trade there. But we could see a definite, I would say even a small, very, very, very small move. But yeah, I don't know. That one right there is not, this is really screaming at me. So we'll pass that one too. Okay, gold still at that higher high, still able to take this since we have the weekly is bullish. It is making a pullback though, and daily is pulling back now, becoming bearish. 4-hour is bearish as well, but we still have this opportunity to hop in. We can even hop in, into this blue line and take this counter trend trade. We see this 4-hour pullback right here, which is good because now we have this pullback in alignment with daily pullback. With daily bearish. So 4-hour is still bearish with this pullback. This can be a great opportunity to hop in this daily AOI, or this is more so of a 4-hour AOI right here. We'll just be looking for this pullback here, right? And then we're looking for entries there. Bless me. Okay, next, Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is weekly is bearish. Daily is bearish as well. Price is at this lower low. It's kind of in the middle right now. Well, would have liked to see it pull back up before taking any sales. I don't know. It's just unclear to me. So it's not screaming. So I would not hop in this at this time right now. Okay, let me just plug in my charger here real quick. All right. So starting off with my pairs that I am not going to be trading this week. One of them is USD PLN. And so we do see there was a daily shift bullish. See, we have here is weekly. Actually, yeah. So this was a weekly bullish because here we have this shift of structure here. And so technically our weekly higher low is there, lower high is there, lower low is here, right? So for now we have weekly bullish. Even though price is around the AOI right now, weekly is bullish, weekly is bearish, sorry, daily is bullish. And we would have to make a whole move down here to shift since, to be in alignment with the strategy. And currently, this isn't looking too good for a counter trend trade. So right now, it's just a pass. Okay, NZD JPY. Currently, we have bearish on the weekly. Price is at the lower low. Daily is bearish as well. And we do have two lower lows here. But the reason why I'm not really interested in this one is because if you just notice, it's at a lower low. And it's like this unclear structure of, where we could take profit. It's not really screaming at me as well. Although we have weekly and daily time frames in sync, and we're having this pullback on the weekly, on the 4 hour, I'm still kind of considering like where would we aim for here? This is just so short, and we have all of these structures that it just doesn't seem like a win-win. Now, if this was here and we had that structure point down here, maybe I would look to get into this trade and at least look for a take profit down here. But this just looks unclear to the left, so I'm gonna just avoid it here. NZD CHF weekly is currently bearish. All right, and price is at lower low. Okay, this is the lowest price has been. Could be ever. Yeah. Lowest price has been ever in NZD CHF. So I'm just careful, cautious with it. Weekly is bearish. Daily is bearish. They are in sync. We have pullback. But the problem is like to take profit. Where we put take profit. Maybe you see this differently. But it's just, being at the lowest low. I kind of unsure of where to even get out of the trade, since it's at the lowest low. So I'm just gonna avoid it. It's not clean. AUD NZD weekly is currently bearish. Here, lower low, lower high, and then we have and just right there alone, just this a lot of internal structure happening here. And that's what I put there, too much internal structure happening. So I'm just going to avoid that right now because I just technically don't, I don't like that. I don't like that it's all these weeks have went by and it's still kind of in between this lower high and lower low. So pass. Euro AUD. Again, we have a higher low, higher high. A lot of internal structure happening within this. We could look to get into this trade, and actually it's way back here. Actually, this is where the internal structure is happening. Okay, so it's actually happening from here to here, right? All this, so all that. So again, this is red flagged, not hopping into this unclean internal structure pass. NZD CAD, same thing here. A lot of internal structure pass. Euro SEK, same thing here. This has been going on for too dang long. We got all that internal structure happening, bearish weekly time frame. So pass for now. Okay, Euro CAD. All right, Euro CAD weekly is bearish. Daily is bearish as well. These time frames are in sync. Okay, these time frames are in sync. Or actually not. Nope. Here, yeah, we have daily and bull. Not in sync. Okay, so since they're not in sync, weekly is currently on its way. Looks like it's on its way to our AOI. And you can even argue that we have an AOI right around here too, so it's still on its way to this AOI right here, right? But it's still on its way. bearish time frame, and bearish structure. Daily is bullish structure, not in sync. Gonna pass here. Not clear either. Okay, Euro HKD weekly. Weekly currently is bearish. Price is, looks like it's in the middle, right? Price is in the middle, moving down. Daily, we have daily bearish as well. We can maybe even be looking into here as a next structure point, right? But right now, we need a rejection from here. So the next structure point on the weekly will be it doesn't look clean. It doesn't look clean. It looks like it's in the middle. And although we do have those two time frames in sync, I think the move is kind of like in the middle. It's just, I would rather see us here, right, making a small pullback and then aiming for this target, this structure point for a take profit. Right now, I don't see it. It just looks unclear, so I'm going to pass. USD CZK weekly is bullish. Okay, we had a rejection off of this AOI, so now price is moving away from that AOI, right? And then we also just had a structure shift this past week here, so now we have those two time frames in sync. Okay, so we have those two time frames in sync. So this week, this will actually be moved into my this week can happen. What we can see here, we have 4 hour, right? 4 hour bullish as well. So we just need to see a pullback. This week we'll be looking for that pullback, and then we can shoot for this structure point right here, this structure point for a take profit. But right now, I kind of want to just see more of a pullback on the 4 hour. So I'll just put that, looking for 4 hour pullback. Okay. And then monitoring for now. I kind of like this one. All right. Has potential. AUD, CAD. So AUD, CAD. Okay, right now, we could say this is, looks like the price is in the middle, had a reaction from our weekly AOI. It is bearish. Daily is currently bearish. So what we want to see is we're starting to see this pullback. This is really good. So we can look into taking a trade, and we can aim down here for the take profit. I like this too, so I'm just going to go ahead and highlight this for this week, because since now we are having our 4 hour pullback here, we can start looking into a trade setup. So for right now, price is currently had its pullback, and now it's headed downward. So we can find a trade somewhere in there after this rejection has happened. GBP NZD, okay, weekly is at this highest high, okay, is at the top, as well as the daily at the top. So everything's at the top, everything's bullish, but we are at the highest high. It's the highest that price has been since 2016. So, at this point, we could probably expect for it to make a drop or whatever, but right now it's at the highest high. We have really not too much structure to go off of right now, so just going to avoid this one right now. GBP-CHF weekly currently is bearish, but I just didn't like it because we have this lower high, lower low, and then all of these weeks of consolidation. It just looks unclear, so passing for now. All right, GBP AUD Weekly is currently bullish. Okay. And then daily is currently bullish. Okay, so price is at the highest high right now. Last time price was getting up to this level was about 5 years ago, but it is at the higher high. We need to start seeing some pullback, and then the next, yeah, we want to see so there's the next. Ooh, that's pretty big. So the next, that's a big, that's big AOI. Whatever. So yeah, that's okay. So so weekly bull, daily bull. We just like to start seeing a pullback, right? And then we can start looking into sales. But right now it's pretty unclear. I'm just gonna pass this right now. Weekly, so USD MXN, weekly is bullish, daily is bearish. Okay, not in sync right now. Price had already made its rejection from that AOI, but right now it's not in sync. So it's gonna pass for now. GDP CAD, daily is bullish, right? Weekly is bullish, daily is bullish. Okay. And 4 hour is bullish. Now we still, we are pretty far away from this AOI on the weekly. So we would need to see more of a pullback. I would like to see more of a pullback right now. But since we're kind of at this higher high and we haven't been there since 2018, I would like to see it make more of a pullback into this area here, somewhere where this next structure point is. I mean, this next AOI is, and then make a reaction. Either make a reaction here and keep going, or make a reaction or shit, come down here, right? And make a reaction and go up. That would be what I would be thinking, but that would be thinking too ahead anyways. So passing for now. JPY, weekly is bearish. Price is making its move back up into this AOI here. And daily is bearish as well. Okay, we have 2 time frames in sync. But the 4 hour, this 4 hour is pretty bullish, and we just have all this internal structure happening with this 4 hour. Okay. Yeah. So right now, just gonna go ahead and pass this right now. I just don't like how the 4 hours is not in sync, and it's like clearly not in sync with this huge bull structure here. So until we get a little movement down here, I'll put like a little alarm here. I wouldn't be interested in it right now. NZD/USD weekly is currently bearish. Daily is currently bearish. Weekly, daily bearish. A 4 hour bearish as well, but where's the price? So price currently is making its way back down, and so it's not at the lower low, but it's getting there. And so right now it's just unclear structure, kind of a poo-poo trade. I'm not really, I don't see any potential in this one right here. Nothing screaming out at me, so I'm gonna pass this one. USD, SCG, SGD, USD, SGD. Okay, currently, oh damn, hold on. Oh shit, what the hell? Okay, so currently, weekly looks like bearish. Weekly is bearish. Price is in the middle right now, and we're headed to this next Looks like it's headed to this AOI right here. It's almost at this AOI occurring right there, right? Weekly is bearish, daily is bullish. Since they're not in sync right now, I wouldn't take it. And then we're pretty far here down here to actually take this, to have them both in sync right now. So I'm not interested in it right now. USD CAD, okay. Weekly is bearish. There isn't any clear AOI up here. And daily is bullish. Yeah, pretty unclear trade to me. Even though it's pretty unclear because we have weekly is bearish, and then daily is bullish. 4 hours bullish. Prices shooting back up to the higher high. Not interested right now. CHF weekly is bearish. Prices at the lower low, right? And daily is at the bearish too. Okay. So right here we have all time frames. Oh, nope, we don't have all time frames. We need to have a structure shift of that 4 hour, of this 4 hour right here. Go like this, boom, and then boom. But currently, at the moment, that's not what it is right now. Currently, at the moment, what it is right now is that this just looks kind of unclear. It looks unclear, but we could possibly hop into this trade after we have a structure shift and a pullback. But that's not going to happen. It may happen this week, but I'm not going to put too much emphasis on it. I'll just throw an alarm on there and then take a look at it at another time. Yeah, just clean this up a little bit. A lot going on there. Okay, last one of the non-chosens. We have weekly, which is bearish, daily, which is bullish, not in sync. Simple as that. Yeah. But we could have a counter trend trade, right? The only thing is that all of this kind of on this weekly, it looks like trying to catch a falling knife. I'm just kind of unsure of trying to take this trade, which, it's like trying to catch a falling knife. So I'm just unsure of that. So for now, it's not screaming at me. Pass. All right. Trades to happen this week that I think are going to happen this week. We'll start with Euro GBP. Okay, so currently we are weekly bearish. It is at the lower low. We do need a pullback, and we can have that. We can have that in like 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly, and then have what we need, and then be in alignment right now. Right now, I'm just gonna hang out, just kind of keep a monitor on it. But yeah, we would like to see that pullback into this zone. Take profit. What would take profit be? That's funny. It's not really like a clear take profit, I would think too. So, I'm just kind of just lightly monitoring this one. It's not really screaming at me, but I would like to just monitor this one. Okay, next we have USD CHF. Currently, weekly is bullish. Price is in the middle right now. Had its reaction off of this AOI. Daily is bearish. They're not in sync right now, but this week can definitely make a shift. So that's why I have this alert for right now. Just gonna keep it as that. It's not gonna play it too tight, but this definitely can, in a few days can make that shift, and then we can be looking for buys, and then our take profit can be this next structure point here. For right now, pass. USD DKK weekly is bullish, daily is bullish. Okay, we're just looking for a pullback. We need a pullback, which 4R might even go bearish. That's okay, and then we'll see something like that, a shift happen, shift occurring. But for right now, that's what I want to see. I want to see a pullback, more of a pullback, because price is in the middle right now. Okay, so I can definitely see that. I think we can definitely see this in a few days. We definitely see sort of a pullback in a few days. But for right now, we're just going to monitor. For right now, just monitor. USD ZAR. So currently, we have weekly bullish. And then we have daily bullish. Okay, these are in sync. We just need a pullback. Can definitely have that happen. It can definitely see that. Can definitely see a pullback in here, right? And then be looking into it. So, but I definitely want to see a legitimate pullback candle. Okay, looking for a pullback. Okay, and then monitor. All right. Okay, AUD JPY weekly is bearish. Okay, we are at this AOI, kind of close to this AOI. Then we have daily bearish, right? And then 4-hour, we've already had that pullback. So this is actually a good one here that could definitely happen, a little bit closer to Sunday or Monday, right? Okay. Yeah. So we'll be looking for the accumulation break, retest, entry, somewhere in here. We have the accumulation, but I'm not going to break that down. We'll do that for entries. But this does look closer to ready. I actually like this one a lot. So I'm just going to put this as a blue, and then I'll move this after. AUD CHF weekly. Weekly is currently bearish. Daily is currently bearish. Okay, we would like to see a pullback because we're very much in sync here. But we'd like to see a pullback. Okay, more of a pullback. But this is kind of unclear. I don't know if I really like this one here because I don't see a good take profit or whatnot. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna move this to my pass for now. I actually don't like this any longer, so pass for now. GBP USD weekly. Okay, had that pullback, had that reaction from our AOI. Daily now is bearish as well. We are in sync. I like this one here. Again, can this happen within the next few hours on Sunday? Or next few hours, next few days on Sunday? Yeah, we can definitely have like a small pullback like this, move a little bit higher and then make our shift on the 4-hour. So I like to monitor this for now. I really like this actually. Or can even look, since we already had that pullback here, but it's already made the shift the structure. So I still want to see it. I want to enter on a 4-hour lower high, right? Since I'm taking sales. So that's what I'm looking for, is a pullback to create that potential lower high to get in. So right now, just monitoring. Silver is currently bullish. We are at the AOI, okay? And then daily is bearish. So this is not in sync right now. And so I don't want to monitor this right now because this would be, it's a long way for it to actually shift in our favor. But price technically is at AOI. It is in the middle, so I wouldn't be looking to get a counter trend. So for right now, it's going to pass for now. Okay, next USD and okay. Weekly is bullish. Daily is bearish. Nope, daily is bullish as well. Okay, so we just need to pull back then because I want to enter on a lower high, higher low. But I want to also see it on the 4-hour. But right now, since we do have both of these time frames in sync, weekly and daily in sync, and kind of see that here, it just looks a little far away from AOI. So I would like to see price actually pull back a little bit more. I would like to see this price pull back a little bit more, right? Make a few little structure shifts, and then it shift right back on the 4-hour to bullish. But it does seem like a little far away from my AOI here. I don't know, maybe a good trade to just monitor. I'm just gonna monitor for right now because it could be good, and then just take profit. Take profit will be this next structure point up here. That might be a good idea. USD SEK currently is bearish, weekly bearish. It is making a pullback, right? And it is on its way to the area of interest here. Daily is bullish now, though. That's the only thing, is that they're not in sync any longer. So right now, this is technically not a trade that I want to get into right now, since we're not in sync at the moment. Could this be a counter trend trade? Possibly, but then this will be the next structure point here, and it's not. I don't think this is a good counter trend trade. So for now, it's going to pass for now. Yeah, I'm just going to pass this for now. Yeah. AUD USD. So weekly, we are bearish. Looks like we are actually on our way back down to our lower low. Yeah, it's kind of unclear though. We do have two time frames in sync. We have the bearish and the bullish. The bearish weekly, bearish daily in sync here. Only deal is that it's just unclear for right now. And since it's unclear and headed towards another lower low, yeah, AOI is up here. I just don't see it clear. It's just not calling me right now. I think it's just like too much unclear. So I'm gonna put this on the pass list for right now. I'm gonna pass that. Euro NZD. Currently, right now, Euro NZD, we have weekly bearish is at the higher high. We need to see price pull back. Daily is in sync as well. I like that. We need to see a pullback before we even go to lower time frames. Want to see a pullback somewhere in here, just like that, and then up from there. Yeah, because it's at the higher high right now. So right now, not even gonna look at that. Pass for now. That's what it is. Pass for now. All right, last one that could happen this week. Weekly is bearish. Daily is bearish. We're in sync, but we look like we made our rejection from our area of interest already. Price in the middle. Now we could hop in this trade. Weekly is bearish. Daily is bearish. 4 hours bearish. Do need to see again something like this happen. Maybe it'll move past this structure point, and weekly 4 hour go bullish. but then it does something like this. Could happen, speculating. But for right now, just gonna monitor it, see what it does. I'll put an alert here just to see if it does break past that point. But I'll monitor also to, I'm not even gonna put an alert there. I'm just gonna monitor it, because it could it could go down a little bit further, make another pullback, and then I can look it for an entry somewhere in there, and my take profit will be down here. We'll do this structure point right here. So I'm just gonna monitor that. Okay. Last four pairs, what I think can happen within a day. Sunday, Monday. Since we have weekly is bearish, this is USD HUF, by the way. And actually, I put missed trade still monitoring because it looks like I possibly could have missed a trade, but let me see. I wrote that, but I don't understand why I wrote that. Prices at the AOI is having this pullback into this AOI, but we would need to see daily become bearish as well. Now this having a rejection here, you can see on the daily, but again, we need to see it become bearish. So maybe what it'll do is do something like this, maybe it'll do something like that, create a higher high on the daily, and then make a shift. Speculating right now, just got to monitor this. This isn't, so I'm gonna actually move this. I'm gonna move this to my just waiting list. Euro JPP, Euro JPY currently. Euro JPY currently is bearish. Price is at the AOI. Daily is bearish as well. 4 hour is bearish. We've had that pullback. This will be good to jump in. This looks like it's almost ready. And then we'll be, go into lower time frame, put almost ready. We'll go into lower time frame from here to, find our clear accumulation, break, retest, all that good stuff. 15 looks better here. So we have some accumulation happening here. Maybe we have a zone up in here. And then once we pass that zone, then we could take sales. So we'd be looking for a lower time frame break, retest, and then an entry signal there. And then I take profit. Whoa, where would take profit be? Maybe down here. I'm guessing maybe down here take profit would be, because this looks like the next structure point after this AOI. Could be wrong though. But I like this trade. So I think this can happen today or this week for sure. USD JPY weekly is bearish. Daily is bearish. We are at this AOI, and then 4 hour is bullish. I did get in on this, and I already showed the playback, the entry playback. Yeah, still 4 hour we need to make a shift. Definitely need to make a shift like that, and then we can head on our way down. But for right now, we're still waiting for that. Structure shift. So it's gonna put waiting on 4 hour structure shift. Okay, almost ready. Could happen this week. I'm gonna move this down to could happen this week, as well as Euro JPY could happen this week, right? Yeah. Last but not least, we have CAD JPY. So CAD JPY currently weekly is bearish. Daily is bearish, whereas price is at the lower low. So we need to start seeing a pullback. Okay, yeah, we have our pullback in here. Um, it is far. It is kind of far. Yeah, really far from that weekly area of interest. We could say, yeah, it doesn't look clear where the AOI is. So right now it's at a lower low, and last time it was this low is September 24. It's kind of unclear actually. So I'm actually gonna move. Daily is bearish. 4 hour is bearish as well. It's unclear. So right now we're even gonna move this to just monitoring. Yeah, because I don't want to force this trade right here. So just monitoring. All right. So technically, I only got like one good trade. Yeah, that I'm like kind of interested in. Um, yeah, and I think it's a USD HUF. Yeah, USD HUF is currently bearish on the weekly at the AOI. It's bullish on the daily. Actually, no. Let me take that back because this is not in sync right now, right? We're not in sync, but maybe this week we can have in sync. We can have, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably, maybe even not any shift here. Yeah, I'm gonna actually move USD HUF. I'm gonna move that to not interested because I don't think it can have the shift this week. To be totally honest with you, I don't think it can have. I don't think it can have this shift this week. You know, yeah. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, it could possibly. It could. But I'm just gonna put a alert here if it does. Right now, not interested. My only interested pairs now are simply these two. Oh no, I got a few. So my interested pairs. So I got 4 that I'm interested in. Here are the 4 that I'm interested in. Okay, CHF, JPY. Weekly is bearish. Daily is bearish. 4 hours bearish. No, 4 hours bullish. Need to see this structure break. Price is at the lower low. It's at the lower low right now. It's unclear. I'm gonna move this to monitoring for right now. Okay. AUD JPY. We are around the area of interest, lower low, but we're going away from the area of interest. And then we have daily is bearish and 4 hours bearish. I like this because it's already made its pullback. So this is one of the, I think this can happen in a day. You can take this trade in a day, and then to take profit, even though that's unclear, it will be somewhere in here with the take profit. I could be totally wrong, but either here or down here for the take profit. But I like this one. I also like USD JPY for the same reason. We're in sync weekly. We're in sync on the daily, which is bear. Okay, and then 4 hour. We're just waiting for that shift on the 4 hour, which is here. I'm gonna put a alert here as soon as it shifts. Then I'll look to get in. Okay, and I think that this will happen. Can this happen in a day this week? 1, It can't happen in a day, so I think this can happen this week. So I'm gonna move this down here. AUD/JPY can definitely happen in a day, and then Euro/JPY I think can happen in a day. So currently we have weekly is bearish, daily is bearish, 4 hour is bearish. Yeah, this can definitely happen. We've already started our pullback here too. So all we have to do is look for our break, retest, and entry on the 4 hour. All right. So that is my those are my go-tos right now. Yeah, and then I'll just move all this stuff around accordingly. And yeah, appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let me know if you need anything, and that is it.